Hey guys, welcome to Breakfast All Day. Great to have you. Christy Lemire here with the fantastic Dave White filling in for Alonzo. Dave White from The Wrap and from Linoleum Knife, the podcast network, and from Alonzo's apartment in West Hollywood.
Yes.
Finally, for us today, we're talking about Studio 666, the Foo Fighters horror comedy.
Dude has got one flew over the cuckoo's nest crazy.
What's this place, man? Let's finish the track.
Can we just wait, dude?
It takes place in this rambling Encino mansion where decades ago this band was slaughtered while recording an album there. But then the Foo Fighters decide that they need a different sound for their 10th album. So they go to this same rambling Encino mansion. And the sound there is so incredible that they all move in to record this album. And then strange things start happening. They're all playing themselves. Dave Grohl is Dave Grohl. Taylor Hawkins is Taylor Hawkins. And then you have a star-studded supporting cast: Whitney Cummings, Will Forte, Jeff Garlin, Jenna Ortega. This is such a piece of shit. It bummed me out so much because I love the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl could not be more charismatic. And the idea of them and going and doing some like total lark of a horror comedy sounds like the potential for a blast. And it's made so shoddily and the script is so terrible and unfunny. And everyone is so stiff. Like the other band members just sort of stand around like and react to stuff. Dave, what do you think?
Well, I don't love the Foo Fighters. They are, they're fine. They're fine, like fine. Like, and we're not here to judge what kind of band they are. They are a rock and roll band that people enjoy.
Yep.
They are simply not heavy or brutal enough for me. That is all. But I will say this, as actors, they are fine musicians.
Perfect. Yes.
This is, it's embarrassing. The point of the movie is that that Dave Grohl becomes possessed by the spirit that's haunting the house, and there are some sort of nefarious other people who are, who have placed them there, and so one by one, people get slaughtered, and Dave Grohl's the one doing it, and he becomes cannibalistic. And here's what's good: every practical murder gore effect is cool.
Okay.
The first 2 minutes of this movie are incredibly gory, with someone being slaughtered. And it gave me hope because I thought, oh, I don't care about the Foo Fighters, but this movie is gnarly. Like, it's the first 2 minutes.
Here you go, man. Finish the song.
You did.
And then the rest of the movie happens, where every once in a while someone is getting slaughtered. And when that happens, again, these wonderful practical effects, because the guy who directed this film, and I'm blanking on his name, and I apologize for that.
BJ McDonnell.
Yes, he directed the third Hatchet film. And if you've ever seen the Hatchet movies, they are really fun special effects gore horror movies. So I appreciated that. And I want to say that was good about this film. Also good is Pat Smear. Pat Smear has been in the Foo Fighters forever. Before the Foo Fighters, he was a guitarist, a touring guitarist with Nirvana. Way back in the day, he was in the Germs with Darby Crash and Belinda Carlisle before the Go-Go's. Cool. And so he is punk rock royalty, a legend, right? He could not give a shit about being in this movie. And every time the camera cuts to him, he's looking at the camera like this, kind of smirking. Like, can you believe I'm fucking here? Can you believe this fucking movie? Like, there is not one moment where he is involved in being a character, being anything related to the story. Like, he's just like, check this out. I guess we're in a movie. and everything else is terrible. Dave Grohl, when he wants to overact, he knows how to do that because it's like bug eyes and like over enunciating, and trying to be satanic. And the film decorates this with, occasional cameos, like Kerry King from Slayer is their tech guy, and he gets killed early on in the film. Yeah. That's not a spoiler. Everybody gets killed in this movie. But so when you see Kerry King show up, you're like, all right, Slayer, the dude from Slayer is in this movie. Maybe it is going to be good. No, it's not going to be good. It is tedious and shoddy and not funny and not gory, not heavy or brutal enough, just like the Foo Fighters.
There is one gnarly kill involving a chainsaw.
Exactly. Like that is a fun moment because
that stood out to me.
Cool practical effect.
Yeah, it just goes there. It goes to extreme places.
None of this blood is CGI. It's all squirty squirt at the camera. Yeah.
I mean, as an idea, this could have been amusing, a lark. They go to this house, they make this movie, but it feels so half-assed. Everything about it feels so half-assed and phoned in, as if, hey, let's put the Foo Fighters in the house and see what happens is enough for a movie. Right. I read an article with Dave Grohl. This house, he actually had lived in previously. He and his family moved into this house while they were renovating their own house. And then when they went to go and make this next album, they decided to make it in the house. And that's where they got the idea, like, oh, we should do a horror movie here. Mm-hmm. Somebody had approached Dave Grohl like years before saying, hey, do you want to do a Foo Fighters horror movie? And he didn't want to. And then he got to the house and he's like, oh, this could be cool.
Right.
And what the result is
could be. It could be cool.
Yeah.
It isn't cool.
It's not. I find Dave Grohl enormously charismatic, and he's supposed to be this rampant killer. This is not a spoiler. We know he's a killer early on. There's no mystery as to who was doing the killing here. But he's just too darn likable and adorable and nice.
I kept hoping that there'd be a twist and it would be like Courtney Love is the murderer at the end. Like, no.
Anyway, this is also only in theaters. So if you are a big Foo Fighters fan, there's not even that much Foo Fighters music in it. There's a funny bit involving his writer's block where it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer, the writer's block bit. And there's a funny bit with another musical legend cameo. Again, it's in the trailer. I don't want to give it away because I laughed out loud at it. I want you to have that same enjoyment if you watch it. But those moments are too few and far between. So I'm saying 2 is my number.
I'm being generous. I gave it a 3 for the practical effects.
Okay, so 2.5 is our number. Studio 666 is in theaters. If you choose to go to a theater to watch it, I would not.
Yes.
Anyway, Dave, you're the best. I so appreciate you filling in.
Thank you.
I hope it was fun. Did you have fun?
I'm always having fun, as you can see by the smile on my face.
You are a ray of sunshine.
Yes.
So you guys, we have an early review of the Batman. Katie Walsh and I just had a great conversation earlier today about the Batman, but there's an embargo on reviews until 9 a.m. Pacific on Monday. So the second that lifts, we will have that review out there for you. We had a great conversation about the Batman. And then next week, Alonzo is back and we're going to do a best Batman discussion. So start thinking about who is your favorite Batman? Does he have nipples in his bat suit or not?
Yes.
More nipples. Anyway,
Always.
Thank you for watching this, and we'd love it if you would subscribe. And we are at Be Fast All Day on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And we've got a Patreon where other cool stuff occurs. Be Fast All Day. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Patreon.com/Be Fast All Day, where we do TV recaps and such. Join us there. Have a great weekend. Good to see you guys. Bye.
Bye.